friends, thanks for joining me again. It's Funfold Friday and we're at volume 3, I think, right? Yeah, our third card tutorial in my series. So this is going to be another super easy Funfold. It's very quick, and I'm not going to show you a card that I made with it because truth be told, I didn't make a pretty card yet. I figured, you know what, let's make the card base for this one, and then on Tuesday I'll come back and I'll show you how I pretty it up. I do have an idea in my head though of how I want it to look. So let me turn the camera down and I'll show you all the parts and pieces. So I'm not really going to give these cards names. Although this one, I think it's called like a barn door card or like a half fold card. So you'll understand once you see it. So basically we have your card base, which is cut at 5.5 by 8.5. And then we're going to score it at 4.25. And then we have an inside layer of designer series paper, and this measures 4 inches by 5.25 inches. We have our basic white, which measures 3.75 inches by 5 inches. And I'll write all these measurements down on the basic white once we're done with this. And then we have, I'm not sure what's on this. I guess it doesn't really matter. 2 pieces here that are cut at, I have a designer series paper. This one is cut at 3.25 by 4. And that will be going on the outside. And then I also have a piece of colored cardstock. Yeah, it's the same color as this, but you know, it's just a sample, so it doesn't really matter. And this is cut at 3 inches by 3.75 inches. So I'm going to set these aside for just a second. Bring in my trimmer. We're going to score this first in half at 4.25. And trimmer blade is out of the way. We've got our scoring blade here. A couple of times because, so we've got that, right? So next what I want to do is I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to put it back into my paper trimmer, measure it to the 4.25 mark. And what I think, and I find the easiest, is to bring my blade down, and you can see your numbers here on the right hand side. Bring it to the 2-inch mark because I'm going to be cutting that off. So press that down, slice up. And then I'm going to turn this around, go to 2 inches. And cut down to 4.25, which is to the score line. And you'll feel it once you get there. You know, go slow when you're getting close. And that piece just comes off. Fold this over. I'm done with the paper trimmer for now. I'm going to use my bone folder to burnish it. Make sure I line up the pieces here. Actually, no, let's do this. Let's put this here. I don't think I lined them up correctly. I like to use the lip. You can't see that, can you? The lip of my trimmer to line this up and then give it a good crease sometimes. All right, so first I'm going to add my inside pieces. You'll have a little border around. And I'll add the basic white, and this is just a scrap piece. It's not even cardstock. since these are just samples, I figure why use the good stuff, right? I am using retired product though. All right, so that's the inside, and then we'll decorate the outside. Again, you'll have a little border. Now, what I plan to do on my card on Tuesday that I'll show you is I'm going to emboss this piece. Got some glue on my finger. So we'll be embossing that before we layer it down. And that is it, folks. How quick was that? What was that, like 5 minutes? Maybe a little more? And like I said, come back Tuesday, the February 21st, and we will make this card again and we'll decorate it. But let me write down all the measurements for you. So our card base is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 inches, scored at 4 1/4, and then our inside layer, DSP, is 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, and then your basic white is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Then you have your outer layer, and that is 3 1/4 by 4, and your colored cardstock layer, colored cardstock, is 3 inches by 3 3/4 inches, and you're going to cut 2 inches off. So that's it. Let me zoom in. You can take your screenshot. All right, zoom back out. So gang, I hope you enjoyed that. That was like a very quick and easy project. As you see, the card base itself took, about 5 minutes to put together. So very quickly. Make sure you come back next Tuesday, February 21st, and we will make this card all nice and pretty. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, make sure you do subscribe and be sure to click that notification bell so that you're notified each time my video is uploaded. If you are a current subscriber, I thank you and I appreciate you. Make sure that you give me a like on YouTube. I love to see how many people enjoy watching my videos, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this series that I've been doing for the past 3 weeks. Do you like it? Do you find it boring? Is it helpful to you? I love to read the comments. Till next time, guys, happy stamping. Bye.